Hey, what's up everyone? Tedrick85 here, and today I'm making this video to talk about the U.S. men's national team winning the Group A group stage in the Gold Cup competition that's been happening right now. And I was gonna originally have a reaction video to their 2-1 win over Honduras, but things kind of happened. I wasn't able to do so, so I might as well talk about both the Honduras and the Haiti games and consolidate it into one where I talk about them winning their group instead of doing each one individually. And the most important thing to talk about right off the bat is that the U.S. seems to be a bit underwhelming. I know with most pundits and most fans and that, and to see that the momentum that they got from beating Netherlands and Germany, and that not being translated into the CONCACAF Gold Cup that they're in so far, has been kind of disheartening. But at the same time, though, look at the U.S. Women's team during the World Cup. They started off slow, and then they ended up getting better and better throughout the tournament. I'm kind of hoping the same thing happens here because, the chances for this team have been there. I mean, there is creativity. We've seen sparks of that throughout these first two games, but the U.S.'s biggest problem right now is finishing the scoring chances that they're getting. And first and foremost, Josie Altidore and Aaron Johansson are the most guilty when it comes to not being able to pull away these chances. And all I gotta say is Clint Dempsey, thank God he's on the team because he's the only one that scored for this team so far. He has 3 goals so far, and that happens to be the 3 goals that they've scored so far in the Gold Cup. And but yeah, even especially in the Haiti game, that Haiti game was much tougher than what it should have been. Though I can't really say Haiti is a pushover team, but compared to the level of talent that the U.S. team has, and them being able to get results against teams like Netherlands and Germany, it is kind of disappointing to see them struggle and only being able to scrape a 1-0 win against them. And it's especially disappointing that Haiti had such a good grip on the game, and especially in the first half. And that it just seemed like the U.S. was just sloppy. And I thought the Honduras game was underwhelming too, but at least the U.S. had a good handle on that game, even though they weren't able to only secure a 2-1 win against them. But it was a bit disheartening nonetheless. I mean, you saw Aaron Johansson had a couple chances against Haiti. He wasn't able to put them away, and Josie Altidore had a really good look towards the end of the first half, and he just chucked it over the bar, and it was just really disheartening to see that. And but yeah, that's definitely something Jurgen Klinsmann's gonna have to figure out between now and whenever the knockout stages occur, because with them winning Group A, they are automatically going through to the quarterfinals, regardless of what happens in the next game. But there's definitely work to be done, and they're definitely going to need something to spark the offense in regards to finishing off scoring chances, because Josie Altidore is not 100% yet, and as much as I like Aaron Johansson as a player, I just don't think he's at that level yet where he's able to really step up and be that striker that this U.S. team needs. So, besides having Dempsey up front, which he's been up front the last 2 games, I wouldn't mind seeing Jurgen Klinsmann giving Wando another look too, Chris Wondolowski, because he's been kind of inconsistent too over the past year or two with the national team, but I think a fresh face would do this team good, and I would also like to see the same kind of lineup that Klinsmann had against Honduras, because it seemed like the personnel that he had out there against Honduras seemed to have a better understanding of what was going on and what they needed to do to win than what the lineup against Haiti was. It just seemed like I can't really blame the personnel per se. It's just like the combination of players and that I think it just seemed like that not everyone was in the same page, and that's certainly a problem, especially later on in the competition. I mean, there's good teams coming up too. I know that Panama is a pretty good team that's stepping up and becoming a solid team in CONCACAF region. Of course, there's Costa Rica that surprised everybody and made it quarterfinals in the 2014 World Cup. And of course, there's Mexico, which is the arch rivals and the main competition for the U.S. in this Gold Cup. And needless to say, even with Chicharito being out for Mexico, they're gonna be the U.S.'s biggest threat to retaining this title. And but yeah, like the women's team during their World Cup run, there's big question marks above the U.S. team in that. But I'm fairly confident they're gonna be able to get these questions resolved. At least I hope they do, and they hopefully they better if they want to regain the Gold Cup in that and be able to clinch a spot in the Confederations Cup in the future and that. But yeah, I mean, there's been certainly some bright spots in this team besides Clint Dempsey and Michael Bradley especially. I know I bragged him up before in the one video when I talked about the victories against Netherlands and Germany, but he definitely deserves to wear that captain's armband and that. I mean, he's been absolutely fantastic for this team, and especially I also have to give a mention to Brad Guzan, but and for that net because he may not be Tim Howard, but you can see he's easing his way into this Gold Cup and easing himself into this lineup for the U.S. team because if it wasn't for him, that game last night against Haiti would have been ugly. I mean, ugly. And Haiti had some good chances too. I mean, I'm gonna go out and say, by all rights, Haiti should have won last night, or at least got at the very worst case scenario draw because the U.S. it just didn't work out for them. I can't say that they were terrible last night, but I've certainly seen them do much better, and they need to do much better if they want to get further in this competition and that. But like everybody else, I just need to be patient and see what this team has in store and that. Who knows? Maybe it'll be like the women's team and get better and better, which I know I said that a couple minutes ago. But let's just hope it's a scenario like that and not where they just continually to perform at the same level and here end up becoming the victims of an upset by one of the minnows or anything like that in this competition. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens in this tournament, and but yeah, that's pretty much it I have to say. If you guys have any kind of comments or anything, please feel free to leave a comment below or give a video response to this, and I'm looking forward to hearing what you guys have to say in regards to what you think about the U.S. team, what you think about the tournament so far, what you think about some of the other teams, what you think about the players. Anything. I'm willing to listen to anything you guys have to say if you have anything to say. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this, and I will see you guys again next time.